Hello, it's the Fresh Prince here, and we are going to be doing the first ever video on this channel. This channel will be about basketball, where you come in here to chill, relax, grab some snacks, and just listen to me talk about basketball. Well, anyway, this video is about my thoughts on the Brooklyn Nets against the Milwaukee Bucks. So, I think this series between the two teams, I'd say it was pretty evenly matched once Kyrie got injured. Now, as I want to make you guys remember, the Bucks could have won if they had Kyrie. So I'm still gonna stand by that. We could have easily beat them. I'm not scared of no Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, I'm a Bucks fan. Now I think with certainty that we could have beaten them. It's just that there were many problems during the series that prevented us from doing so while Kyrie was there. One of the biggest ones, and I think the one that most people want to talk about, is Giannis not being put on Kevin Durant. Now in game 7, 6, none of them, bro. Like I'm over here just confused when I'm watching game 7. Like, why isn't Giannis on Durant? And the reason I think, like the only reason I think, maybe because Budenholzer thought Giannis get tired or something. I can't understand. I can't think of why. Like there are so many things that you talk about. For game 1, Harden hamstring injury, still lost that game because Kyrie and Kevin Durant just went crazy after that. Um, there's also that game 2. Mm, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. But then there's also game 3 where we got that win, come back from that loss. Giannis doing Giannis's thing. Now game 4, now that was a good one. That was a good one right there. Game 4 just allowed us to tie up the series. It was much closer than I wanted it to be. I don't know if it was game 3 or game 4 where Drew Holiday did that clutch layup. Very, very clutch. What else? Then game 5, the dreaded game 5 for all Bucks fans. Kevin Durant did one of the greatest performances I have ever seen in a basketball game, let alone the playoffs. It was insane. Durant just went up, put up 49, I believe. And once he did that, like there was just like the momentum just shifted their way. But then, then we get Chris Middleton in game 6 playing like a just goat, man. I don't know. This man was just putting up so many points. He put up 38, I believe. And I was like, I don't mean like everyone, we were just like, oh, yo, man, like he better be able to do this in Brooklyn because you guys playing in Brooklyn for game 7. Another fun fact is that the Milwaukee Bucks, even since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Oscar Robertson, have never won in enemy territory in a game 7 until this day. Well, not today, but like that day. Now the Milwaukee Bucks, they gave every ounce of strength they had in this. It was crazy. The game 7, also Kevin Durant, make sure you wear the right shoe size next time. So I'm gonna tell you, we got very lucky. That was just God right there, bro. Just willing us to win. But like also Brook Lopez had a J.R. Smith moment. Didn't think I'd have to bring this up, but yes, hold the ball, choked. Now he redeemed himself when he blocked Kevin Durant in like the last minute, I believe. But Kevin Durant, like in that last shot, we airballed that. Held my breath. Like I was just like, oh no. But like he airballed it. He put every ounce of energy into that shot, and he missed it. And then the Bucks won. I barely could even believe it. The Bucks won and are going to the conference finals. He haven't been there since 2019. Now we're gonna be playing the Hawks. Speaking of them, good job by Trae Young and Kevin Herter. Like I don't know, it's weird, but Good job. Now, I think we all know who to blame here. Ben Simmons. No surprise. I'm gonna sound like a broken record saying this. Ben Simmons, what are you scared of, bro? Who are you scared of? You wanted the rim alone with Trae Young instead of dunking on him. You just passed it up. I'm like, it kind of made me mad too because I wanted to see a good Sixers Bucks showdown. That would have been so cool. And we got to play the Hawks. Now, I'm not gonna jinx it by saying we're gonna beat the Hawks. I'm not gonna jinx it by saying the Hawks are gonna beat us. So I'm gonna say is it's gonna be a very good series. I have faith in the Bucks though that we will shake them up. We're gonna give them a fight. I think the Bucks are gonna win the championship this year, and then Giannis is gonna solidify his spot as the best player in the NBA. I mean, he already has, beat the Brooklyn Nets and stuff, already solidified his spot. But nobody believes me, so once he wins the championship, that should just be enough. If that isn't enough, then I don't know what you want from me, bro. What you want to get MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, All Star MVP, and championship, Finals MVP in the same year? Is that what you want? Because like, if that's not it, then what do you want then from the man? You want him to shoot threes like crazy? Is that what you want? I don't know, bro. All I know is Johnson's the best player in the NBA, best defensive player, best paint scorer, just easily. Now, I think that there are some moves we need to make with our players. Giannis needs to be put at center. That is just easy calls. Put him at center. But Lopez shouldn't be starting anymore. PJ Tucker should be starting. Give Thanasis more minutes. Now, I don't know. Like, Thanasis, he just shows so much energy. He has a very good attitude on the court. Pretty good defender. Now I'm not trying to say this man is gonna become like an all-star and stuff. I'm saying give him a chance to prove himself, and then see what he guys. Because if he can prove himself worthy, then why not? Why not let him, play? Maybe a six man, or maybe just maybe he could even make like a starting five. You just never know. I just have a good feeling about the Thanasis. Then what else? Then what else? What else I talk about? Okay, then we go all the way to the West. I think the Suns are just gonna, easily beat the Clippers. Just no question. Like, what are the Clippers gonna do, man? Without Kawhi, it's just not. It's not easy. Now the Suns are down pretty bad too, but they got Booker, and Devin Booker is better than Paul George. Yes, I said it. We're the big bird. Like, but not by a lot. I mean, he's better than him. Don't get me wrong. I see D Book is the best shooting guard. And Paul George is not the best small forward. The best small forward supposedly lost in the first round. Like, no disrespect to LeBron though, because it's pretty good. Speaking of respect, I lost a lot of respect for Durant when he went to the Warriors. But like, he got more respect for me losing this series than he did winning. When he was on the Warriors, he took the easy way. He took the easy way to get a championship. But when he was here, he worked his hardest. Like literally, I think he might be seeing a chiropractor. He carried his team so hard. He did everything right. Everything right. He did not do a thing wrong. It's just he just could not beat us, bro. Because if Giannis doesn't solidify himself as the best player, the Bucks have solidified themselves as the best team, no question. Also, I also like I don't know. Kawhi might be leaving this year. You just never know. And Ben Simmons, I agree he needs to be traded. I agree with those ESPN dudes and stuff. He needs to be traded. He needs to go to a team where he fits better. Him and Joel Embiid are just not a good fit anymore. This is the like what third year that they have not done anything right. Now, as much as I respect the Sixers organization, what they do, I don't know what they were thinking, man. Picking this man first overall, bro. Like really, he just goes and he's like a puzzle piece that doesn't fit. He tries shoving it in, it just doesn't work. Pause. But like, I just don't know. Joel Embiid, he's doing everything right. Kevin Durant doing everything right. These guys are just doing their best, but it's like, and I'm not saying Joel Embiid's getting held down by Ben Simmons. Well, I am, but Ben Simmons, I'm not trying to bash on him. This man is very good point guard, very quick, very athletic. can finish at the rim really well, which is why I'm surprised why Trey Young doesn't like sunned you. He sunned you, bro. He's your father now, bro. We saw like a photo the other day talking about how Trey Young is his father. It's just a picture of Trey Young of dad's face, and then it just shows Ben Simmons. Now, if I'm being honest here, Ben Simmons, I don't know, man. I don't know. Ben Simmons has been doing pretty good, but it's not so good. Joel Embiid was in the MVP conversation. That's how good he was this season. He was in the MVP conversation. Also, by the way, I do not agree at all, with Nikola Jokic being MVP. Like, no, never. I will never, ever call him the MVP, bro. I'm sorry. He can be good, but just no. So many players that were just better than him this year. Like, the reason Giannis get MVP is because, voters fatigue, whatever that's called. Like, just trust me on this, bro. There's no way this man's was getting MVP 2 years consecutively, and then Nikola Jokic is coming here. Nikola Jokic is not the MVP. He got swept. The MVP does not get swept. And you guys go back to the Heat last year. We did not get swept, and Giannis was injured. Like, come on. I find it unfair criticism for me to just say all this stuff about Nikola Jokic without talking about Giannis himself. There are many flaws in Giannis's game. I'm gonna be like that. I'm not gonna be this one fan that just ignores every flaw. Giannis has choked in the playoffs before. That is true. Giannis is not very consistent from 3-point range. That is also true. But one thing that is true is this man is the best player in the NBA. Why? Because easily the best point scorer. I said paint scorer. And he's the best defender too. Like the way he defends, the dominance that this man shows. And whenever people say, "Well, all he does is drive to him and dunk," why do you think it's working? Nobody. He's so high above his competition. Why do you think it's working? If he didn't want to, if he wanted to shoot more, then his dunking wouldn't work. If it didn't work, he would shoot more. Trust me. But guess what? He doesn't because it works every time. No one can stop the Greek Freak. The Greek Freak is just the best. I don't know. Now, am I going to say he's the best shooter in the league? Oh, no. No, no, no. That's just delusional. It's just not. Now, it could happen. I could see him becoming the best player of all time. Yeah, I don't know. My friends always be telling me I'm crazy for saying that. He could be the best player of all time. I see it happening. Like, it's just so wow. I couldn't believe it when we won Game 7. But, like, anyhow, if I had a top 5, like, if I had an All NBA team, he's out to go. For point guard, I'd get James Harden when he was healthy. Actually, scratch that. I'd probably get Russ, maybe. I don't know. It's between those two. And for shooting guard, I'm going to get Devin Booker. For small forward, I'm going to have to go with Kawhi Leonard for small forward. For power forward, I'm going to get Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then for center, I'm going to get Joel Embiid. He should have been MVP this year if he never got injured. It's Joel Embiid for me. That team is unbeatable. I don't care what anyone says. Like Russ and Harden, they don't have the same skill sets, but they did play together. I mean, like they didn't work really, but they played together and they got somewhere. Now, here's what I say the Nets need to do. The Nets, I think they just need just really do nothing really. I mean, maybe get a new coach or something. I don't know. I can't really think of anything. Maybe get more defense. Your bench just kind of sucks. Your bench kind of sucks. So yeah, that's the thing too. You need to fix that. Your bench is like just absolutely terrible. But other than that, and it's really nothing I can think of. Now I'm really trying to think here. The Nets are just such a complete team. I mean, they're not the Bucks though. I mean, the Bucks roster, our bench is actually like pretty good. It's just a demigod surrounded by shooters. I mean, yeah. Even Brook Lopez, I think Brook Lopez should be benched. I'm sorry. I mean, he did good this series and stuff. Clutch blocks on Durant and stuff. But I think PJ Tucker should be starting and Giannis should be playing center. It just makes more sense, honestly. Giannis could be a center. You can take advantage of the fact that he's very athletic and fast. Outrunning centers and stuff. He not taking advantage in a bad way, in a way oh my goodness. But anyway, Giannis could do great things at center. He's fully awakened. Also, Coach Budenholzer, you've been doing okay, but okay is not what this roster needs. This roster needs to be good. It needs to be very good. I'm sorry, but you're hindering our roster right now. You were the one in charge of this team, and you decided not to put Giannis Antetokounmpo, the best player in the whole world, on Kevin Durant, in my opinion, the second best player in the world. Why did you decide not to do that? Durant, don't get me wrong, he's good, but he's not bad either. I mean, are you seriously gonna just not put Giannis on their best scorer? You saw they're playing every time. You saw they're playing every single time. Give it to James Harden, then give it to Durant, and you did not do a thing to stop it. You didn't do a thing. You were just cool with them just doing that over and over and over. And what do you do to stop it? Nothing. You don't put Giannis on Durant. You don't put nobody on nobody. You keeping Giannis on Blake Griffin, bro. I mean, no respect to Blake either, but this man's think he's at Lob City trying to dunk on people. And some of it worked. He did dunk on Giannis. I mean, Giannis dunked on him, but yeah. Also, my opinion on Blake Griffin, I think he's playing not the best basketball. If you had prime Blake Griffin, bro, that'd be pretty scary. But I get pretty scared of the Nets. Prime Blake Griffin, Lob City, it's pretty scary. And I think Giannis isn't even in his prime yet. I don't think he's in his prime yet. I don't. This man was in his prime. Then God knows how scary this man would be. He'd be over here probably shooting threes in his prime. Giannis has easily the most potential in the league. Then LaMelo Ball, congrats on the Rookie of the Year award. Saw it coming from a mile away on draft night. I was like, this man getting Rookie of the Year. Just no one else could get it but you, bro. Just don't deny it, bro. Just don't deny it, bro. Everyone knew. So basically, what I talked about today, the Brooklyn Nets against Bucks thing. I think we should also get some trade targets. Drew Holiday, where did you go during the Game 7? That's what I forgot to talk about. Where did Drew Holiday go? Where did he go in Game 7? This man was lost like Atlantis, bro. I just don't know where he went. He just went so missing. What, in the 30 percentage? Now, yes, he did clutch up and sink a three in overtime. So I will give him that. Oh, and that's for the green. I will give him that. But one thing I will not give him is just, oh my God, all the missed threes are too so stressful, bro. Now you did guard Kevin Durant for that last shot, but he was tired. I'm not giving you credit for that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's just the way it works. Wow, that was loud. Anyway, Durant, he gave everything, and you just take advantage of that. Now that's smart. You took advantage of that. Also, another thing, Giannis. Oh my God, I don't know how many times I have to say this. Giannis should have been on Kevin Durant the whole game. Why was he guarding James Harden? Why was he guarding Blake Griffin? Why was he guarding Nicholas Claxton? He should not have been guarding anyone. Drew Holiday better not. My God, bro. This just makes me angry the longer I talk about this. Drew Holiday, where did you go? Game 7. If Chris Middleton did not step up, what would have happened? You would have been eliminated by the Brooklyn Nets. And once that happens, that's when I'm like, yo, what are we doing anymore? Uh, like, you were doing great, bro. That clutch two, all that crazy stuff. But now you just going missing? putting up like barely double digits. Now, respect to you, Drew, but you need to get your game together, bro, for the conference finals. You are not choking on us, bro. You are not, no. You're not selling us, bro. You're not selling. And you're honest. If you were ever watching these honest, you best player in the world, but I don't care what you say, bro. That's just because, like, very humble. But trust me, you the best player in the world. Just easily. Ain't Durant, ain't nobody. It's just you. And I don't want to hear LeBron's name anymore. I really don't. LeBron's just really lost it for me. He doesn't have a GOAT case for me. He doesn't. You lose in the first round, and you guys are like, well, Jordan lost the first round. Jordan wasn't calling himself the GOAT in the first round when he was losing the first round. That was like the 80s or the 90s or something. The late 80s, the early 90s. And this man's never said he was the GOAT. Not until way later in his career. He never said that. You know, but LeBron over here talking about like, man, I'm the GOAT, bro. I'm just better than Jordan. I'm just better than Jordan. But then he just over here losing in the first round. Then he said Kobe's in the building, bro. The amount of disrespect, bro. Kobe's in the building. That pisses me off so much, bro. Like I just don't know, man. Why would you say that, bro, and lose? Who says that and loses? Then you walk off, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? Oh, speaking of walking off, James Harden, I saw you. You're not slick, bro. You walked off the court. Being such a baby. Kevin Durant should have walked off the court. He's the one that did everything. Not you. But anyway, LeBron, that is some bad sports shit. That's some Detroit Pistons stuff. The bad boy Pistons, bro. And those dudes are the bad guys. Those are the villains of the NBA. You supposed to be the face of the NBA. You supposed to be the guy that people want to resonate with. But now you want to resonate with the sore loser? Really? I mean, cool, man. But like, whatever. Like, if I had to have a top five, LeBron wouldn't be in it, bro. I'm sorry, just no. I have LeBron like maybe in or outside my top 10. But my top five NBA players of all time, I put Jordan at 1, Kobe at 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at 3. Then I'm gonna get Larry Bird at 4, and then no, not Larry Bird, Magic at 4, and then Larry Bird at 5. That's it. I don't want LeBron's name in my top 5. Like, so many holes in his game, man. It's just no. Now, I mean, Giannis has the same problem, except Giannis isn't in his 30s. He's not even 30 yet. He's not even 28 yet. Has so much going to do before he can even be in these conversations. So Giannis, just leave him out of here. I mean, top 5 best players in the NBA right now. I mean, I'm probably gonna get Giannis, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid. Then, Then I'm gonna get Kawhi Leonard. You know, whatever. I'll get LeBron the 5 spot. But then, like, after that, that's it. But like, yeah, LeBron's in my top 10. He's just like at 10. He's just 10. Good player. At least he used to be in his prime. I mean, I saw that the Heat. I saw the Cavs. I saw all that. I've seen LeBron's career with my own eyes. Now, I haven't seen the beginning of it. I will admit that I've not seen the beginning of that. But what I've been told and what I've seen on like, you know, old tapes and stuff of him playing, I could see that he's a very good player. He was supposed to be the chosen one. And I will give him this. He's good. But the best player to ever lace up is delusional. Jordan was never no chosen one. He was just some random other brother that was playing basketball. That's it. That was it. He didn't get all this hype coming in the NBA. Well, he kind of did. But guess what? He didn't come out of high school. He didn't have people saying he was going to be the future GOAT. He proved it with his game, not with words of other people or himself. LeBron on the end had the media talking about him all the time. Like, sure, after he was winning championships, Jordan, yeah, sure, people were saying he's the GOAT. Back then, some people were saying Dr. J was the GOAT. In fact, to me, Dr. J is one of the best players to ever play. Very nobody talks about this man no more. This is one thing I'll agree with LeBron. Like, yeah, now, I don't like LeBron really. I don't like how he calls himself the GOAT. Don't like how he walked off the court. Like, and I really don't like how he was just talking about how Kobe was in the building with him. I didn't like that either. But one thing I do know is that I respect his game. You want to have to respect the player. You just respect his game. His game is one of the best ones in the league. One of the best defenders. One of the best offensive players. One of the best scorers in general to just ever play. That is all true. That is all true. He is one of the best scorers. Now defenders, on the other hand, I don't know. Now we'll give him that one on Iguodala, but it's Andre Iguodala. You making it seem like he just blocked freaking Giannis. Just no. Well, First Prince, he was Finals MVP. Shut up, bro. I don't care. But anyway, like I'm gonna just be real honest with you guys. LeBron, good player, just not the GOAT. I know for a fact Giannis has a future, and if he lives up to his full potential, he could possibly be the best player of all time. Another thing, we need to make some trades. Brook Lopez might need to go. Keep Chris, Drew, just all those dudes. Just keep those guys. Everyone else, they might need to go. Thanasis, give him more minutes. DiVincenzo, he might need to go. Like that injury he got was pretty nasty from the Heat. And I know that he did that on purpose, but because they mad that they lost, swept. How do you feel to be a finalist and just get swept? How do you feel about yourself, bro? But anyhow, let me know if you guys want to see more of this. I'm trying to get other people to talk on this with me, talk about basketball together. That would be nice, you know. Probably get my friends, maybe some family, maybe some dudes from my YouTube channels. My goal, get dudes like Dom 2K, Austin Sweat, all those dudes, bro. Those dudes, they just be talking about basketball, just know so much. Those dudes that I'm inspired by. I want those dudes to be coming on here and talking, just talking about basketball. That would be so great. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna play this into the fourth quarter. I'm gonna just talk about this stuff, I'm gonna talk about next season. Next season, what we'll expect from next season. My prediction for next season is the Bucks will repeat. Now, how they repeat? If the Nets have a fully healthy roster, you ask. Well, if the Nets have a fully healthy roster, then it's gonna be very hard. I can tell. Maybe another Game 7. But Giannis has proved that he is the best player in the world when he beat them. That's just proof. Giannis next season is really, I see them being a first seed team. Maybe not, but hey, this year they went first seed, but they're gonna win the championship in my predictions. Another thing, the Milwaukee Bucks as a whole are probably gonna change. Some trades are probably gonna go around. I see Bobby Portis might be leaving. DiVincenzo might be leaving as well. Really depends. Then Giannis, he's gonna need some help. He's gonna need to play center. Coach Budenholzer might be the biggest change to the roster because he might be gone. Am I hoping he's gone? A little yes, a little no. Mike Budenholzer has been a good coach. Don't get me wrong, but is he the right coach for us? I don't think so. The type of coach we might need, I'm gonna be honest, it might be Tyronn Lue because he's the type of coach that will tell you to pass to one player, and that's gonna be honest. And I don't know, that might not be such a bad idea. But hey, I might be just crazy. And then the elephant in the room here. My God, bro. Giannis Antetokounmpo's shooting. What is up with that? This man's be pulling up so much and does not make it. Drew Holiday pulls up so much and did not make it. Chris Middleton pulled up a little bit and some of it he made. These problems need to be solved this off season. I don't know what went wrong in Game 7. Drew Holiday needs to just do something. I don't know. Like, I'll give him this. He's good, but good enough to just be cool with just playing terrible, awful. Your defense was the only reason you were not a liability the whole game. So I'll give you this. You're good. But are you good enough to just be staying here shooting like that? No. The Bucks needs to be a team of excellence in order for us to repeat. We are not going to repeat with Drew Holiday playing like garbage. I don't care how good a defender he is. Offense, he's good. I value defense more than offense, but when you have no offense whatsoever, that's a problem. Now, I know there are teams and players that have had bad offense but amazing defense. Those dudes are Hall of Famers. Like Dennis Rodman, guy can barely play offense, but was an amazing defender. Bill Russell literally averaged 13 points a game, was one of the greatest defenders to ever play. Those dudes with championships and stuff, those guys have excuses because they were on teams that could score. Bill Russell had a Havlicek and all that stuff. I mean, for God's sake, Dennis Rodman had the freaking goats. Like, and Scottie Pippen. I forgot and Scottie Pippen. I was like had to pause and think like, wait, there's just another dude. Also, by the way, stop sleeping on Pippen. He's the best small forward of all time. Yeah. I said it. I said it. I said it. Yes, Scottie Pippen's the best small forward of all time. It's true. I don't care what anyone says. Scottie Pippen's the best. Three. He's the best small forward, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It's just true. He's better than LeBron. He's better than Kawhi. He's better than Bird. He's better than all of them. Pippen is so slept on today. People saying he couldn't get his rings without Jordan. You think it's the other way around too? Jordan could not have gotten his rings without Pitt. I don't care. I don't care. It's true. It's true. I was by the way the best center of all time. It's either Kareem or Hakeem Olajuwon. Whatever. Screw it. I don't. I'm just saying all my unpopular opinions. Best power forward is Tim Duncan. Yeah, I see him as a power forward. Soon to be honest. Best shooting guards, Jordan. Also, by the way, Kobe's the better shooter than Jordan. Yeah, I said that too. Quote me on that. Better 3-point shooter. Then you have who else? Oh yeah, best point guard. I think it's Iverson. No, it's not Magic. I'm sorry, Matt. No, I can't say Iverson. He just doesn't have the MVPs. He doesn't have the championships. Oh man, I can't say that. Nah, I really do want to. I really do want to say Iverson is the best one. He just isn't though. I can't. It has to be Magic, but I'm sorry, it's Magic. Just who else is there? Who else is there? Just Magic Johnson and I don't know Steve Nash or something. Like just no, it's just no one that just measured up to what Magic accomplished. So yeah, it's Magic. Whatever. I feel salty, bro, because I just can't think. I really don't like the way Magic was like playing with like 6'8" and playing point, bro. It just didn't feel right to me. It didn't feel right. Like Magic shouldn't have been playing like 6'8" point guard. Yeah, he could play all 5 positions, and yeah, that's the reason why he was able to beat the Celtics in his rookie season. But just no, man. Like, I'll give him this. You were good. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is just better. I'm sorry. That's why I have Kareem higher than Magic. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar just made the hook shot, which is a shot I try replicating in real life. Maybe if I get 100 subscribers, I'll do a video of me doing a hook shot. Also, like yeah, hook shot. I'm gonna do a video of me doing a hook shot. I want to see what you guys think of it. If anything is like lame or not as good as Kareem's, it's obviously not as good as Kareem's, but if it's cool or not, like But like I said, like maybe if I get like a few subscribers, a little bit of recognition, I'll be able to get other like YouTubers, maybe my friends and stuff, just talk about basketball. Like that's what this goal of this channel is, that have a good community here where we can just all talk about basketball and have fun. That's what I want. That's what I want to do with this channel. Also, if anything like important happens, I will talk about that, even if it's not basketball related. Something really important happens, but it has to be really important for me to not talk about basketball. Otherwise, I usually will, unless YouTube screws me, and then I'm just gonna not just talk ever again. But yeah, that's the goal I have for this channel. And I mean, I did have an old channel. Maybe some people that are watching this may remember me as I don't want to say this anymore. Shall I tell you, Ramesh Chief, whatever. Yeah, yeah. I used to be a big anime fan. Well, I still kind of like anime, just not as much. It's like basketball. Just get your Ramesh and stuff. My favorite anime character and stuff. I also want to give a shout out to my inspirations: Easy Switch Sniper, RDC World, Corey Kenshin. Where you at, bro? Come back, bro. Um, Then what else? Who else? Who else? Dom 2K, Austin Sweat, Lost and Bound. Who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, Nonstop Sports, Rebound Central. Dude is funny. Oh, wait, what are you doing, bro? You gotta subscribe to the channel, man. Like it says, don't forget to subscribe and press that bell, man. I don't know, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Like Giannis is over here getting ready to run your house with the Kool-Aid man and be like, bro, you better subscribe to that channel or else, bro, I'm gonna do something bad, something I might regret. It's literally Giannis right now, bro. So don't make Giannis angry. Do as he says. Do as I say. But sorry for that disturbing speech I just had there. Yeah, we talked about everything we wanted to talk about. I'll make another video at the end of the Atlanta Hawks and Bucks series, or at the end of and the Suns and Clippers series. At the end of that series, I'll talk about it. I'm recording this on my PS5, so like the quality of my microphone may not be super good, and I might do a face reveal. Or if you find my original channel, you already know what my face looks like. I got much older since then, like I'd say 2 years older or 3 years older than when I was then. Yeah, I was like I'm not gonna say my age, but yeah. Well, that's the end of the video. See you later next time. I'm trying to upload this video around 7 or 8. If you get that joke or reference, then comment down below. This is the Fresh Prince signing off.